Thank you so much, viewers, for joining us live here on Sly Media TV. My name is Sylvester Tafumane. With me here, I have a gentleman who is going to discuss with me the reasons why he is here in the studio, and mostly to talk about the initiative that they are doing for Karanda Hospital, a hospital that has been known for delivering and helping so many people through the healthcare services that they offer, not only to the people that are around Mount Darwin, Mount Central, but to the Zimbabwean population from all walks of life, actually. So they are here in the studio. We want to hear what is at stake this coming weekend. Let me invite the gentleman that I have in the studio to introduce himself, and then we deliberate from there. As a point of departure, Baba Makadizi. Tirbo, you can start by introducing yourself to the viewers on Sly Media TV.
Okay. My name is Mandibuya Kennedy Mutefa, born and bred in Weta, Marsh East. I then relocated to Canada some 8 years ago, but I'm a proud Zimbabwean, and I always believe in coming back home and contribute to the needs and everything that my fellow Zimbabweans would want us to help with.
Thank you so much. I think we are in the same WhatsApp group, so people will say, I have also been in United Kingdom, now I'm back in Zimbabwe. We are meeting here as a bed of rose for anyone who wants to speak to the Zimbabweans using our platform, which is Sly Media TV. Yes, you are here today concerning some fundraising that you want to do for Karanda Hospital. And Karanda Hospital, I understand, has been in existence since 1961, and they have helped so many lives. And they remain a backbone for the health system in Zimbabwe. And now today you are saying you are friends for Karanda and you want to do fundraising. Can you start by telling us who are those people who call themselves friends for Karanda, especially for you who come from Wales, from Marsh East, and we are talking about the big hospital that is in Marsh Central.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So Friends of Karanda, it's a group of friends who came together and say, you know what, we want to help and give back in the health system in our country. But how it really came to be, actually I'm a co-founder and executive president of Friends of Karanda. How it came into being is some 3 years ago, I had a brother who was diagnosed of brain tumor. His first quotation to do the operation wanted something like $6,000. And he was a brother I was very close to. We tried to mobilize resources through relatives and friends, but it wasn't that easy. And I remember we had to, one of the incidents that touches my heart is that we had, actually on the second operation, we had to go to a doctor and say, doctor, we want you to operate my brother. That was the second operation within 10 months. But we don't have enough money. We'd done a GoFundMe, and the GoFundMe was kind of like slowing, but his situation was getting worse. So we said to the doctor, can you hold on to his vehicle? Okay. The patient, the guy who was ill, went to take his vehicle and say, doctors, can you hold on to his vehicle? Please operate him. Whilst we're doing GoFundMe. When you've got enough resources, we'll come and get back our vehicle and we'll pay you. The doctor agreed. But what touched my heart most as well is on the first operation, we tried to mobilize from relatives and friends. Right. The money was not coming. You know, people would say, we don't have money, or people would just ignore. Right. But then what touched my heart...
That's critical.
Yes. Yeah. But what I then discovered, I don't know whether it's our African culture or what, when someone then dies, that person who could not give $10,
they can contribute for a coffin.
They can contribute for a coffin. They will say, oh, this is our Chema contribution. So really, it touched me. And then, so I was sharing these experiences. Next to, about 2 blocks away from where I live, there is a former medical doctor of Karanda Mission Hospital.
Right. Which is also in Marsh Central.
Yes. Yeah. So his name is Dr. James Watt. So I was sharing with him Doc, this is what I've experienced in my life. Also, I had a father who died of cancer, the brother, our firstborn, he also died of cancer of the colon. So when I was sharing with him my experiences, he said, you know what? So I said to him, my wish, I would want other fellow Zimbabweans not to go through what we went through with
as a family,
in the situation of my brother. And I can tell you, we're not a rich family, neither are we a poor family. Like we're just those people who are called average people. But we had problems in raising $6,000. In hardly 10 months, my brother needed the second operation, which almost wanted similar amounts. So I said, I would want to help fellow Zimbabweans. There's some people who are even less privileged than us. How can I help them? How can we associate with the hospital that we will resource, and then anyone in Zimbabwe who falls sick, whether it's cancer or what, can get help. So as I was sharing with Dr. James Watt, so Dr. James Watt said, you know what, Kennedy, I have a doctor at Karanda.
Yes.
This doctor, he was once my student and junior at Harare Mission. I can tell you, if you go and meet him, you discuss, you may come up with a kind of like an MOU, how we can help each other, and then you can resource Karanda Mission Hospital. So 2023, I then came to Zimbabwe. I met Dr. Paul Thistle. He's the medical director for Karanda Mission Hospital.
Okay.
We engaged in a discussion. And then he said, you know what, your ideas of wanting to help Zimbabwe are brilliant. What you can actually do, you can actually come up with the friends of Karanda.
Right.
Then you help by mobilizing resources. Not that they don't have resources. Karanda have been helping people, like you rightly said.
Yes.
But what we now wanted was to resource Karanda with more money so that they can even help more people. You have, like, I'll give you an example. A bill that is like 6,000 for my brother for his first operation. Someone can be operated for $600, almost like 10% of what you are being charged at a private hospital. So in a nutshell, now friends of Karanda, we are saying we want to help Zimbabweans. We want to mobilize resources and channel them towards Karanda. Then enable Karanda to even help more people. As many people as they can do. And actually, for information, Karanda even sometimes treat patients who come for as far as from Mozambique, Zambia. So they're not only helping Zimbabwe. So this is why I end up helping a hospital in Marsh Central when I am coming from Marsh East.
Marsh East.
Yes.
Okay. I think Karanda has done a lot for Zimbabweans, and like you are saying, those that are coming beyond borders, like Mozambique, our neighbors, maybe some of them we don't even know, maybe they come from elsewhere, not from the SADC region or somewhere. I think they have those statistics, but that's not the story for today. And while you are trying to resource Karanda, I also want to come back to the issue of the friends for Karanda. How many then people have you mobilized to come together, then to come with this initiative and going forward?
So our board, so we then formulated a board or a charitable organization. So I'm the co-founder and executive president. So we also have Dr. James Watt. He's one of the co-founders.
Right.
He's just a trustee. He's not really involved on the day-to-day. Then I have a friend by the name Rufaro Mucheri. I was also sharing with him, said, oh, you know what, I can help you, I can come up with a nice website. So Rufaro Mucheri is also another co-founder, and I can say he's the one who's responsible for our website. If those of us who can go on our Friends of Karanda website, it's a very brilliant website, nicely done. It takes his time to do that. So we are three co-founders on a voluntary basis. So we are three co-founders, and then we, all in all, with the board members, we are about 24. So in the board, there are 24 people, including myself, but excluding the other two co-founders. And our board members, they are all over the world. We have got board members who are in Canada, we've got board members in the US, we've got board members who are based in UK, we've got board members who are based in Australia, and the board members we have one board member who is based in Namibia, and we've got board members who are based in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Yes.
So when did this start?
The initiative,
your operations,
the initiative actually started 2023.
2023.
Yeah. But we had to take our time. So I can say we started in 2024. Yeah. But the actual launch and everything, we then started it beginning of this year.
Beginning of
Yeah,
this
see,
year.
you know, like it's a process. You have to do this, you have to do that. Yeah, but
Even registration.
Yes,
takes
yes,
takes some time.
yes.
Or to come with the constitution for your operations.
yes, and also coordinating people. Like we're talking about people who are almost like in 4 time zones.
Yeah.
Like for example, I'm in Canada. Canada is 8 hours behind Zimbabwe. So to coordinate these things, in Australia, I think Australia, they are actually, is it not 16 hours ahead of us in Canada? So to coordinate all these things, different time zones, even our board meetings, they're very difficult to coordinate. You know, when you are saying here it's 6 p.m., someone's talking about here it's 6 a.m.
Oh, 1 a.m.
Yes,
I'm sleeping,
but
I'm in bed.
I thank God that we are so far managing, and we have got some senior guys, without mentioning names. There are some senior guys who are, some of them are even general managers of big companies here in Zimbabwe who are part of the board. And and you know, like they really take the time, they commit themselves, say, you know what, this thing Karanda is help the people, and we want to be part and parcel of it.
There's an initiative that you are doing this Friday, which is a barbecue, right?
Yes.
And you are aiming to raise 78,000.
Correct.
And what do you want to do with this 78,000?
So what we then did as Friends of Karanda is we went to the hospital and say, you know what, we now want to start to help you on those things that you are in need of. So the hospital gave us their list of what they want. So at the top list right now, the hospital, they need an ECG machine. They need a Land Cruiser to do some outreach programs.
Okay.
They need to buy solar water heaters so that at least the hospital, the whole hospital, patients won't use cold water when they're bathing. They have some water heater, but they kind of like want to have as many wards served with hot water. So we'll then look at that. There are some other items that they've given us, and we then looked at that and said, you know what, as we launch our first initiative to do some fundraising, we are starting with those 3 items.
3 items.
Yes.
And that means to say Friends for Karanda is not imposing anything on Karanda Hospital, but you are looking at the needs that they have.
Correct.
Which are also a priority to their services, which they are offering to the healthcare industry.
Correct. And over and above, on top of that, Friends of Karanda, we don't, so all the donations, all the sponsorship, it's channeled straight to Karanda Mission Hospital.
Okay.
So it's not like the money, if you donate to us, the money does not come to Friends of Karanda. It goes straight. When we actually give banking details, we are giving all our donors, all our sponsors, we are giving them banking details of Karanda Mission Hospital.
So that moves away the suspicion that people
Correct. That
end up chopping money for that has been donated by well-wishers.
Correct.
Okay, let's talk about the barbecue for Hope, which is there on Friday. Tomorrow, yeah. Yes. Tell us about it.
So what we've done is we just said, what can we do as a starter? And the board said, you know what, I think a barbecue is kind of like casual, light, it's not very, very formal, and people, they need to relax, people, they need to come and mix and mingle. So we just decided that, you know what, for the first time, let's start with the barbecue fundraiser and see how it goes.
Right.
We are also saying, let's encourage, former students. I don't know which school you went to, whether you went to St. Anne's Goto. You can then say, guys, let's come and meet at the Alex Sports Club. Maybe 10, 15 guys from your school, former school. So we are really encouraging people to use our barbecue fundraiser as a way of reconnecting, reuniting. It's casual, dressing, it's anything. It's not formal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not formal at all. People can come in their shorts. People can come whatever you want to do, and let's just mix and mingle. And as we want to support Karanda Mission Hospital.
You are at a barbecue, you are reconnecting with your old friends,
Correct.
Your old schoolmates, workmates, and other things.
Correct.
How then do you raise the money towards the 78,000?
Okay, so our barbecue pack is going for $25. But from that $25, the real cost, because the braai pack will have a piece of sausage, chicken, and beef or pork, depending on, some people they don't eat beef or they don't eat pork. And then it will be accompanied with a plate with a portion of salsa and salad. So that costs about $5 to $7 from $25.
Okay.
So we are saying the difference, that's what people are donating to Karanda. So the cost, if you remove the cost, that gross is what you are donating to Karanda.
Okay.
And we are also encouraging, people to say, some people are saying, oh, 25 is a bit on the high side. We're saying, no, you know what? You can come with a friend. The whole idea is to socialize and donate, give something to Karanda. So you and me, we can combine and buy our $25 and then we share, and you have your drinks and we talk and the like. So, and at the same time, it's not, the $25 is not an entry fee. No, it's just the cost of the barbecue, the pack. The two of you can come together. It's not like, oh, the $25 is for one person. No, two of you can come, and you buy a braai pack, you go there. People can either braai on their own, but we are also having volunteers, some catering school students who are coming to volunteer and doing the braai for us. So people can decide, you know what, I want to be on the braai stand doing my own barbecuing, or someone will do the barbecuing for you.
Okay, and this is happening at Alex Sports Club?
Alex Sports Club.
And what time is the barbecue starting?
The barbecue is starting at 3 p.m. up to 10 p.m.
Up to 10 p.m.?
Yes.
Any entertainment around there?
We'll be having disco, just music.
Okay.
This time around, we're just having disco. But definitely in the near future, we are hoping to engage some musicians. We are also hoping to have this thing as an annual event.
Okay.
Yeah. So, look, the board have said this is a good initiative. We are going to have it an annual event, and now once we have it as an annual event, we are going to potentially engage with some musicians. We agree on the next date of the next event. We then communicate with the musicians well ahead of time, and then we have it as a...
What if someone says, well, I've got my instruments are packed in my house, because of this initiative, I'm coming to entertain the crowd.
Oh yeah. I would want to say, anyone who would want to do that, we are open. You say, look, we have a disco, we have hired, but I'm sure we are flexible. Oh yeah, this time let's have brother playing for us, and interchanging with the disco.
Yeah, I think maybe at some point they will come, because I know we are talking about an issue to do with the Karanda Hospital, which is in Marsh Central.
Correct.
And Marsh Central has also produced a lot of musicians.
I
know HKD boss Sylvester Sly comes from Marsh Central. I think Japres hails from Marsh Central. Yeah. I'm not very sure, but I think and a lot more, and all of them came from that region as well, in some area in Madziva. And not only that, Marsh Central has some of the biggest mines in Zimbabwe, and some of them are on stock exchange.
Okay.
And not only that, a lot of people have benefited from the indigenization in Zimbabwe. And I think if there is a place where many claims are scattered around Zimbabwe, I think most of them, they must be coming from Marsh Central.
Okay.
What would you say to those people that I've been talking about right now?
Definitely, I would really want to invite them to come on board. And I would tell you one thing about giving back to the community. I personally, I feel so rich, rich in my heart that, I'm giving to my fellow Zimbabweans, those who are less privileged.
Yes.
Like, I can even tell you that our board is a volunteer board. No allowance, nothing. I can tell you back home or back in Canada, I'm sharing my time for my own personal business in Karanda. I sleep at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. doing Karanda business, but I'm doing it for zero payment. But at the end of the day, I feel happy that I'm doing something for my nation. And some people will not even know that there's someone in Canada who is not having sleep for the people back home. And that in Canada, we've got free medical system. We do almost all the major medical checkups in Canada, they're for free. But I then invest my time to do this thing for no payment, for the love of my country. So I'm saying those companies that you're talking about, who are actually in Marsh Central, will be really thrilled, will be happy to have them on board, such that our next edition for this, it will be a great thing, it will be a big thing. My dream and the dream of the board is to really resource Karanda and become one of the best hospitals in Southern Africa. Not only in Zimbabwe.
Not only in Zimbabwe.
But in Southern Africa.
Yeah, I think it's you have a noble idea, because you have not left everything to Karanda, and especially the board, which is not coming maybe mostly from March Central, but you are from also, yourself you are from Wedza. I'm also from Wedza. I'm glad to know that we are from the same province, but we are here for March Central. That means it's not a thing for March Central, it's for Zimbabwe. So like what the president says, we are leaving no one behind and no place behind. And Dr. I think we
are actually going along with our president's dream or president's motto that
Then I've been speaking to the business community that are in March Central. Anyone elsewhere who feels they know the need of the best healthcare services in our nation, who would want to be part of this, whether they are business people and they are just individuals. There is no limit to anyone who can donate, is it?
Correct.
Even if they cannot come for the barbecue, which is there on Friday.
Yes.
Can you have a word with them through our platform at the moment?
Yeah, sure. So we have a website where people can donate online through the website. At the same time, we can also...
and when they are searching, what do they search for them to reach on your website? What's the
It's called Friends of Karanda.
Friends of Karanda, yes.
Yeah, Friends of Karanda.
Which is www.com or .org or what?
.com.
.com, okay,
yes,
thanks so much.
Yeah. So people can donate through our website, or people can actually donate, like big organizations who want to write a check. They can donate straight to the hospital. They can also do some direct transfer to the hospital. We have the account details of the hospital. We can give those details to anyone who wants to donate, and they donate straight to Karanda Mission Hospital. Like we would want to emphasize, Friends of Karanda, we don't even have an account. And at this moment, we've said we don't even need an account. Everything goes to Karanda Mission Hospital. Like right now, when we are organizing this barbecue, there are some financial needs that we need to settle. But we are saying, you know what, for now, all the money goes to Karanda. We will present it to them that, okay, we are buying meat. Like for the barbecue, we are going to give them the invoice from where we are buying. Karanda, please pay this. So we give them the list of what we are spending money on.
Okay.
They pay straight. Okay. So we have got no control of the monies.
And there's no end
because
to the finances.
Yeah, because our objective is not even for me to benefit from this, but to make sure that the hospital is benefiting.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And then for those who are not tech savvy, who would not be able to donate through the web address, they don't know how to reach to a website. Do you have any other contacts which they can use, or a place maybe in Harare or in March Central where they can go and hand over their check, or like you've said, or get more details? Maybe a phone number or a physical address where people can bring in something. Yeah. Or maybe someone wants to bring in the Land Rover, the Land Cruiser.
Yeah, you will never know.
You can do that through the website.
That's true. So Karanda Mission Hospital, they have offices in Harare. Okay. I think the offices are in Avonlea, somewhere near Greencroft there. So anyone who wants to hand over, whether it's cash or check, once they get in touch with us, we can give them some details of who to contact, or they can go to Karanda straight and also present their contribution. So we, as Friends of Karanda, we are actually kind of like a jewel. We are fundraising for Karanda, but we are also playing a PR role for Karanda.
Right.
So it's either you contact us or you contact the Karanda Mission Hospital straight.
Okay.
It's all good. Because to us, when you contact us, we are just going to help you with the details or information. Okay. Depending on what you want, we give you the information or the contact of the administrator. Depending on what you want, we'll give you information of the Harare office, who is in charge, who to get what is their phone number and so forth. So we are actually, as Friends of Karanda, we are playing a double role of fundraising and also playing a PR role. Yes, yeah.
Okay. So what are the contact details that people can reach you quickly? Maybe the phone number or email.
Okay. So The email that one can reach us very quickly is like my email was like I'm the CEO of Friends of Karanda. So it's mandibuya@friendsofkaranda.com. So it's my first name, mandibuya@friendsofkaranda.com. But I'm also very much reachable on WhatsApp.
What's the number?
Like right now, I'm using, it's my Canadian number, but I'm very much accessible. Like right now, I'm hotspotting almost 99%. I can be reached.
Okay.
So my number is +1 587 500 3490.
The number is on the screen that you can also reach Mr. Mandibuya. And an email, do you have an email to communicate with you?
That's Mandibuya.
The one that you said, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so we put that on the screen as well.
Mandibuya@friendsofkaranda.com. Yes.
And then lastly, your appeal to the people who are coming for the barbecue on Friday, the 15th of August.
My appeal to my fellow Zimbabweans is that let's come in our numbers. Let's come and support Karanda Mission Hospital. This is something that we are not doing for your own relative, but you never know. Tomorrow it's you who wants to be treated and you cannot afford, heavy bills from maybe private hospitals. So let's come and support Karanda through this barbecue fundraiser and ensure that at any given time we can go to Karanda and get treated.
And this is happening at Alex Sports Club on the 15th of August. Alex Sports Club is situated at number 29 Blackstone Street, right here in Harare. And the email is what we have put on the screen, and also the phone numbers for any immediate needs. It's happening on Friday, and it's starting at 3 p.m. until 10 p.m. We are all invited so that we will help. Like what Mr. Mandibuya has said, you never know who will be admitted in the hospital tomorrow and who may need these services. So it's not only for the people that are bedridden right now as we speak in Karanda, but it's for anyone who can access the healthcare services that are being offered by Karanda Hospital that has been in existence since 1961. Let's support this initiative. If there is any more information that you would want, you can also reach them out through the website and be part of this initiative, which is a Friends of Karanda initiative, which is hosting the barbecue for Hope this Friday from 3 p.m. And Karanda Mission Hospital is situated in Marsh Central, and I hope we need to also have maybe a number. Maybe you can also give them when they reach you through the WhatsApp, because they may want to call you direct, but they are not on WhatsApp.
Okay, yeah, sure, we can give them the Zimbabwe number.
The Zimbabwe number. Thank you so much. You can see the number on the screen as well, that you can also reach out to Friends of Karanda. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet at Alex Sports Club. That's tomorrow, Friday, the 15th of August, 2025. Bye-bye for now.